It's Week 11 of the NFL, and the focus is on Najee Harris. He ranks among the rushing leaders, third in the league on the season. It's the Steelers and the Ravens, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 25.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the North Shore, the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by the reigning MVP, the second of his career, the best runner in the game. It's Lamar Jackson.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain, brought to the ground by Diontae Johnson. Well, as we see the names populating this injury report, partner, we recognize they've had to do some adjusting over the course of the season as key contributors have gone down.
And this, right here, this is where fan favorites and surprise superstars are born, Kate. From guys having to step in as a result of these injuries. You never root for players to miss time and go down, but you'll always root for the guys filling in, who are getting their shot to make their name and contribute when it really matters.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Works his way to the 35. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag.
Holding offense.
You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Jackson, quick pass wide. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. That stop made by T.J. Watt. We're going to look here at the receiving numbers for him from last week. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Lamar off to play fake. He finds Johnson. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. The Steelers go to a dime set. Must be thinking pass on this third down. Couple additional DBs brought in. Again, it's Jackson to the air. He has the first over the middle. And they bring him down around the 34. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Good opening drive to this point. They've got another first down at the 34. We give to Henry on the inside handoff. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Cordarrelle Patterson now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here are the Steelers now, taking over for the first time. Leading them out, a man in his 13th NFL season and rising quickly up the career leaderboards, Russell Wilson.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end. I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
It's exactly how you draw it up defensively. A 3-and-out and a sack on top of it. Create that negative play. Create a little doubt in that quarterback's mind. And offensively, well, that's the worst way to start it. No rhythm, no tempo, and now you give the ball right back to the opponent.
So a punt coming up on 4th down, and it's against Belgium native Corliss Waitman with the honors. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. First down, here's Lamar. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Minkah Fitzpatrick in on the stop. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. From the gun, Jackson. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So they're left with 4th down here. The Ravens gonna punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. The Steeler offense out and ready to go for their 2nd drive. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. Russ off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Flushed out of the... Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is picked up by the Ravens. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Now the Ravens all set for another possession. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. brings it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on to a well-placed hit like that one.
Has it in close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Ravens get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. They broke out the design, run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Calvin Austin on the return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Now Wilson on the play fake. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. Rush coming for Wilson. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Got a man. Patterson has it. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you could run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness that's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And this game is comfortably in hand early. They take possession with a 14-0 lead. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Connects with Bateman. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Jackson to throw it. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. So second down coming up. Bateman, the motion man left. Jackson trying again on second down. Gets this to Johnson. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Jackson's gonna throw again. Bateman hauls it in. And 2 yards is all he's gonna get before he's caught. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Lamar throwing again. Taken in by Likely. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Jackson now on third. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. This would be a good time for their first points of the game as they find themselves down a notable amount already in this opening quarter. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Shotgun handoff for Patterson. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Travis Jones, the man in on that tackle. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down. Russ now from the gun. Rolling out to his left. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, it's Wilson. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. On first down, it's Wilson. Got Washington, it's complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Steelers first down. Now an inside handoff to Harris. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Shotgun snap for Wilson. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. And look at this return. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. Baltimore running its offense out now. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. First down, here's Lamar. Complete, Derrick Henry. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. So now they have 3rd and short. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
New set of downs for him from the 46. They give right side to Henry. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
But partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Now it's Jackson. He'll get this to Henry. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Madden stopped by Alex Highsmith. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Again, it's Jackson to the air. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Jackson yet again. Gets this to Bateman. And they make the tackle at the 38. So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on 4th down. That's the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Staring at 4th down, the Ravens will go with Justin Tucker to try for 3. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Steelers and Najee Harris making their return to the field. And he's been carrying a great campaign now into the heart of this season. He's sitting top 5 in rushing yardage. They've got 1st down from the 31. Wilson now from the gun. This finds Austin complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 2nd and 3 now. Harris gets it on the counter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. George Pickens, the intended target. So it's 2nd down coming up. Running behind center with Harris. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. It's a pickup of 11. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. Wilson to throw it. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And they bring him down around the 34.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They'll run here following the penalty. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Play action, it's Wilson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. The Ravens are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding. Offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. From the gun, Jackson escapes the pocket. And the Steelers get home. They drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
These quarterbacks are so good with their clock in their head between the tackles. When you get outside the pocket, and you've got to have that same ability. If you hesitate for a second, the defenses with their speed at this level, they'll find a way to bring you to the ground.
It is caught left side.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st down, ball at the 36. They send a tight end in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. This finds Likely. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. MADDEN stopped by Alex Highsmith. 2nd down now, 7 to go. They bring the tight end in motion. Lamar now from the gun. Into the hands of Likely. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Tackled by the venerable Cameron Hayward. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They'll take an option to the right on 1st down. They'll cobble together a yard there. That stop made by T.J. Watt. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Henry on the option. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Receiver in motion going left. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding. Offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Bateman, the motion man left. Changing it up here, Jackson. He's got Andrews. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Man in motion, headed right. Lamar off to play fake. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in.
That is all-out effort to make the catch, putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception and some warm targets in the immediate future.
He sent a man in motion. He's going to run for it. It's an option right. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Lamar back to throw. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. They'll run with Harris. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be second down. Russ now from the gun. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Now here's Russ. Dumps it off to his running back.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Ravens, ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And his effectiveness hasn't been limited to what he can do with his arm this season. On that last drive, he reached a significant mark for his efforts on the ground as well. And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Jackson to throw it. Gets this one to Andrews. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Takes off right out of the read option. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
Turning to Henry on third. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. It's a gain of only 1 yard. That's going to leave him with a 4th and 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Jordan Stout on now to punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That punt goes 63 yards. And the Steelers will take over possession. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Wilson. Caught by Freiermuth. And he's taken down after gaining a couple. That's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Steelers driving. Throwing on third, Wilson. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run third down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Punt meets him at the 28. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. First down, here's Lamar. Andrews with the catch. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Into traffic, complete! And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On first down, Jackson. This one's to Andrews out right. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. First and 10 from the 41. Lamar throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good for a gain of 5. Landon Roberts coming over for the hit. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5. Again, it's Jackson to the air. He finds Aguilar. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25, but new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. Back to throw it. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Couldn't find Mike Williams on that throw. So it'll be second down. He's back to throw. He lobs it up, left sideline, looking for a jump. He's got it inside the 25. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. These 2 teams heading out of the tunnel. We're ready to get back to it. For the call of the second half, here is the great Kate T. Scott. Kate?
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Steelers and this running back headed back out for a new series. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. They'll start with a give to Harris. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Wilson now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. First down, here's Russ. Completed here to Pickens. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Freiermuth there to bring it in. He's got a gain of 6 there. Travis Jones, the man in on that tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 27. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Steelers 1st down. From the red zone now. He brings it in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You only get so many chances to make this type of play for your team. Boy, you'd love to see him come through there.
Throwing is Wilson. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. George Pickens the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Wallace with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And among dual threats in the NFL so far this season, there has been no equal. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing yards to this point. They bring their tight end left. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. This one intended for the running back. And it's going to be 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson gets this to Johnson. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play. 3rd and 4 coming up now. A tight end in motion now. Now Jackson on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Jackson yet again. Connects with Johnson. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. New set of downs for him from the 46. From the gun, a run for Henry. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running for it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. That's taken in by Henry. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Give them about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henry. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. They got a handful on the play, now need a handful more, 5 yards on 2nd and goal. Once more, here's Henry, and he's brought down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, it did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. We'll pause now for an injured player, and no problems identifying who this is. It's a big one, folks. It is Lamar Jackson who's shaken up after that one. One of the tight ends motioning right. Running for it. Here's Henry. Goes up and over for the touchdown. The Ravens push their lead further to start the half. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So, Brock, they take a gamble, and it pays off with a big touchdown on 4th and goal.
And they do it on the ground as well, and that just speaks volumes. That's confidence that you can own this line of scrimmage, and your back will see a lane and will get the job done. That just infuses your team and your sidelines with so much confidence.
Well, they really made getting the 2 points there look pretty simple. Nice time to call that option.
I love the option play, Kate. In short yardage situations, get a true 2-on-1 with your quarterback. Make it simple for him. And that time, well, the simplest one was him keeping it and getting those 2 points.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Steelers, down Russell Wilson, headed back to the field now. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Blitz coming, Russ. This ball's caught by Pickens. And he gets him around 6 there. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Wilson. Finds a seam down the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They strike for 23 yards. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On 1st down, it's Wilson. And they get this down to the 28. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for and you go out and execute.
It's taken in by Williams. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. 2nd and 3 now. Now an inside handoff to Harris. He's going to snag a couple of yards charging up the gut. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. And the Ravens going nickel, 3rd down. Russ now from the gun. Throw complete to Williams. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. Wilson. Into traffic, complete. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. They give to Harris from the gun. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding. Offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Running it after the penalty. And they're going to bring him down after he drives it down to the 7. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2. Wilson now from the gun. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice. And
he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a 1st down pass play can, and certainly was effective.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Wallace with a return here. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The visitors and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch your breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
He's got Andrews. He's contained at the line for no gain. Tackled by the venerable Cameron Hayward. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3 and out offensively. But listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
3rd and long, and that coordinator decides to dial up the pressure, and they get to the quarterback. You know why I love this call, Kate? It's not just because of the aggressive makeup, but you really dictate to that offense. 3rd and extra long is a great time to blitz, because either you get home like that, or the ball's got to come out way short of the sticks. Job well done defensively.
They bring on the punt team, and they get this kick away. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. The home teams and George Pickens set for this next possession. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. Wilson with it on 1st. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. From the gun, they go with Harris. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Throwing on third, Wilson. Completed here to Pickens. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Steelers first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. The give to Patterson out of the shotgun. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive. Motioning one of the tight ends. They'll throw to begin this drive. Completed over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Ball at the 33 for first down. He's going to throw this one. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Looking to the air here. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their offense a first down.
Automatic first down.
You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker, and now they've got a first inside the red zone. They'll run here following the penalty, and he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding. Offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
On 2nd and 15. Getting out to his left. Now here he goes.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
3rd and long for him here. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both.
So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
No change to the call on the field, so that play is going to remain a touchdown. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And there's a couple of moments we're seeing here that I think he's not going to want to be reminded of after this game. Turnovers have just interrupted his performance in this one. Made it really tough for him and this team to get into and stay in any kind of rhythm. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 34. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for George Pickens that time. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. Now trying to run it with Harris. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
And he drives it up past the 45. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 46. To the sideline and intercepted. No, it's incomplete. He had the pick, just couldn't hang on, though. And this drive lives on to see 3rd down. Wilson now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Pick up a 5 on that play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. Shotgun handoff for Patterson. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Wilson out of the pistol. Fires right away, but incomplete. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Here's Wilson to the air. And that one's caught along the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's a Steelers first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Running behind center with Harris. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. From the 19. Austin's there to haul it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, they were hoping. They were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
This throw is cut. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. So now here's 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's on the move. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll get him back to 11.
That field goal didn't do a lot on the scoreboard to make it a more attackable deficit, but it does create a sense of urgency here for this defense to get off the field.
Hill now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. We see the Ravens making their way out now. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Throwing now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Back now, pressure on its way. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Now here's Russ. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing again is Russ. He puts some air under this one, deep right. He's got it deep downfield. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, the explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Harris. Is across the line for the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers now within 1 score in the 4th. Najee Harris, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Gonna need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. But then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And to consider that golf analogy, well, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Back out runs their offense. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. 1st and 10, looking to throw. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so 2nd down coming up. Motioning the tight end left. 2nd and 10 now. Finding Flowers. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Connects with Johnson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Second and 3 now. From the 47. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to tuck it and run. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They send a tight end in motion. 2nd and 13. Taken in by Likely. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed, when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Punt team on, and they'll send this one away. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Wilson now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. They push it forward for a yard, and that brings up 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. He beams one deep right up. They connect on the deep shot. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A pickup there of 33 yards. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Wilson now, 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. 1st down, here's Russ. This finds Austin complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Steelers 1st down. Working inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now to throw. He's on the move. He can run it. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. The Steelers calling their 1st timeout. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Looking to throw it. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's got to be one of the shortest completions I've ever seen on the curl and go. That route's like a fine wine, Kate. It gets better the longer it matures, but that court came out a little early that time, and it was only a...
And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers jump in front late. Mike Williams, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick...
And he brings it in. That makes this a field goal game now. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Hill now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Their offense running back out now. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Sending the tight end in motion left. To throw. Andrews with the catch. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. Here he is to throw. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. It's a 21-yard gain. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Now hang on, they want to take another look at this play. And a very important call coming up late in this game. So what we're all looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain it while also getting both feet down?
Yeah, this is why it's a perfect look. This is why teams scout body control and field awareness for these pass catchers. For moments like this, he did not have much margin for error, and it happens oh so fast.
So the officials looked at it twice. The replay officials in New York agreed, and the call on the field's going to stand. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. Still one more in their pocket to use.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Complete beyond the marker. And they can't jump to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Gets this one to Andrews. And he gets this forward to the 19. One final shot here. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's able to get this down to the 13. To make a check in the win column for the Steelers. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.